You know, I really. Hi, it's me, Scott. I'm glad I got rid of the little subtitle thing. Sometimes I miss it, but I don't have to go through the hassle anymore. You know, even though Jacqueline and Life is Yours loved it, it's just maybe we'll save it for a rainy day. Maybe it'll come back. It's not coming. So what are we doing here? I don't actually know. I just thought we would have. First of all, it's a mess back there. But look, this is. I have Life is Yours to thank for this. This brand new inbox, mint inbox, brand new. Is this better? It's not really better. I'm gonna keep putting it in different places until it's less visible. And then we have some COVID tests. Great. Yeah, there was a crazy thing where I was just happened to be talking about this with Life is Yours, and was just looking up information about it because mine. I had an HD60S, not S Plus, from like 6 years ago at this point. And it turns out that it was not happy with M1 Max. I don't actually own an M1 Mac, but I will be getting one, I'm sure, in the relatively near future. And so they had a crazy upgrade program, which was like, hey, send us your old thing and we'll send you a brand new thing. And I thought it might just be like the bare hardware in the box, but it's the whole deal. It's the whole shebang. So not bad at all. So I really just thought we would have like a little minor celebration, since Heat is finally back after a week of being down. This is a tragedy. Discard that. Or it's fine. Actually, I mean, I'm going to say blessing in disguise, Heat going down. It definitely, a lot of people came out of the woodwork to say like, hey, I like Heat. Can it please come back? And so from that perspective, I guess it was good. It means I should probably pay more attention to Heat. Maybe. Means we also need some wallpaper. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's just should have had some water before the stream started, but I didn't. A wall made of Coke bottles? Beer bottles? Now I'm suddenly so thirsty. This is a thing that happens. When I start streaming, even if I'm like totally biologically sound, the moment I hit start, I either instantly I have to pee, or instantly I get incredibly thirsty. Or both. But I don't know, like it's some sort of strange biological response I have to streaming. I guess I've conditioned myself to whenever the stream starts, it's time to pee. Which honestly, I kind of get it. I get it. I know what you're thinking, body. Speaking of bodies, it's a little weird. Could have done without your feet in the picture. Not opposed to feet. It's just I don't want feet wallpaper. Now I'm so thirsty. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's at least get going. Just like slightly get moving, and then I'll go get some water. That's nice. Let's go with this. Okay, so what do we want to do today? I thought just because we haven't in a while, we should make a new little Heat thing. And I was thinking we should use the modifier keys. So what I was thinking, I don't know. Maybe I'll regret this. I'll probably regret it. But what I was thinking was something with the modifier keys and maybe some like, I don't know, one thing drops bricks, one thing drops bombs. I don't know. It's going to be simple, whatever it is, but we can get started on it. So let's do, maybe we can open Heat somewhere. By the way, all the stuff we worked on for the SETI show turned out nicely. It went very well. The show went well. A good time was had by all. So we want to be here. So much heat. Heat. Just regular old heat, I guess. What? doing here? Problems? I don't have any problems. Let's get an HTTP server. Let's open this thing. So I don't even know what we're making. I forgot about this one. This is the one that I think Kyle demanded this. We're gonna make it's called bomb. Ugh, and we should check. Oh man. Okay. Well, there's a thing we should probably do. Pretty sure if we go look here that this is gonna be busted, right? This is V5, so this is gonna be deprecated soon. Why? I mean, we could add a user query. I don't want to do that right now. This is a celebration. I don't want to deal with it. This is just gonna break because Twitch is breaking it. So great. Twitch just breaks everything lately, so shouldn't be surprised. So what do we want to do? We want oh. It's that song that weirds me out because it sounds so much like a song I wrote. So I think, oh, okay, hang on. I'm gonna really mess this up. We want that. We want that. We presumably want that. We don't care about this. At least not for the moment. So this will at least get us some heat, right? Bomb. What? Oh, no, wait. Sure. Sure. We do want this. Okay. Is that because I don't even have a body? And I ain't got nobody. Nobody. Nobody cares for me. Nobody cares for me. And I'm so sad and lonely. Sad and lonely, sad and lonely. Won't some sweet mama come take a chance with me? 'Cause I ain't so bad. Is that my channel ID? That don't look right for some reason. Is that actually my channel ID? I'm not getting clicks, but I'm getting clicks in normal heat. Hold on. Did I do something weird? Like, maybe in the process of testing it. Who knows? Is that my channel ID? I thought we even did that like inside of heat, didn't we? Or did we not? We said you have to give it a channel ID. You have to. What? But I remember having some editor issues. Good to been on my Mac where I have caps lock mapped to escape. Good. Okay, we're just caps lock is off. Look at bomb. Try to do better. Oh, it's because of this. That might explain it. Okay, now we get clicks. Yes, we get clicks. Okay, so the user's gonna break. We know that. It's a bummer. I don't really know what I want to do about that. I mean, we can certainly make our own little user like API wrapper, but then that's more clicks that we get. And the last thing we want is like randos using that for last thing we want is randos using that. But Twitch doesn't give us a lot of options for filtering the randos, I guess. Anyway, so what do we want to do? I think we want to use Pixie. I haven't used Pixie in some time, but let's just use it so we can feel like we can actually do something, which was not how I felt with P5. So So, I don't remember how this works. We can't actually do that here if we want to be able to address it from heat, but that's okay. We could figure something else out. Okay, so what do we want to do? Is there physics in here? Or they have like some other... I thought they had examples with physics. Oh, excuse me. Let's just start stealing. Sounds great. So, am I just misremembering? I thought there was some... How many plugins now? That's how we made Baby. Running. I don't actually remember. Was it Dragon Bones? Cool. Is that really 2D? It's pretty convincing. So, Heaven. Injection. Great. Bunny Packer. Great. Layers. Cool. How do I sort? The picture plugin. Picture. Okay. Okay. Smooth. Lasers. Weapons. What does that mean? GSAP 2. You know what that is? GSAP 3. I don't know what GSAP. I don't know what that means. Okay, am I just totally wrong about... Excuse me, please. It's so... It's not that we really need physics, but I guess I could just fall. That's good wallpaper. Okay. Oh, thanks. Hey, collision. I mean, that looks vaguely physicsy. It looks like it doesn't. It looks not very good. Okay, but I'm not insane in like at least sort of remembering that this was a thing. Okay, but this is just their own little AABB solver. Ugh, do I really want to get into this? Okay, let's say I want to add a circle. Oh, just draw two sprites, I guess. What do we want our two sprites to be? A bomb. And... I mean, it would be kind of cool just to have matter. Does matter? I really like the way this looks. Good style matter. Mixed shapes. Oh, look at all this stuff. Okay. Air friction. Avalanche. I like your aesthetic. I was thinking we could draw something like this, and maybe like modifier clicks drop different shapes. But I really want to add force at a certain point, you know, like just add some. It's a cool car. Like I just want to add some kind of force at a location and have it go wild. I like the way it draws those springs. I really like this drawing. Because then people could, people could click to instantiate things. It would be like a ball pit, like a fun ball pit. Everybody loves ball pits, right? And then you could occasionally, that's nice. So yellow only hits yellow. Is that the concept? That's kind of cool. Oh my gosh, he would send me an email at this hour, at this time. My order's being Wait, who just followed me? A new JP? How many JPs are there? Okay. I got a shipping order from... Okay, I'll take it. That's fine. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, I didn't want to pay $20 shipping for that. What are you going to do? Okay, so... Compound bodies. Weird. Cool. Tricky. Oh, love it. Love it. Awesome. Okay, so these have some notion of being hit, which is cool. Because I could say things, you know, explode after some certain number of hits or whatever. Reverse gravity. Must be their velocity, the blue line. I don't really know what I'm looking at here. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? There's a mouse constraint. So fancy. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at these. Great colors. Love it. Okay, so I don't really know what this means. Like, what is it? What do you mean by gyroscope? Oh, literally like the device. I see. Okay. That makes more sense. Mixed shapes. Newton's cradle. Ragdoll. Oh, look at that poor fellow. Okay. Okay, I'm still not seeing a thing that's just like apply a force at an arbitrary location, which is the thing that I want. Like, if the notion being that one of these points explodes. Which sure seems like a thing you'd want to do. I love a good chamfer. I don't know what's happening. Composite remove. Sensors. Is that just sensing the... Okay. Go to sleep. How do I use the Angry Birds? Great. I was thinking about Angry Birds and how, like, what a cultural phenomenon that was, and how it's just kind of isn't anymore, let's say. Okay, I mean, this is kind of what I had in mind. Something like this, just some goofball sprites, and then they can be blown up. Still have not found the thing I want, though, which is just apply a force. Which doesn't that seem like... I'm really disappointed this doesn't support that. I mean, I guess I could write it, just apply some force to whatever. Maybe that's what manipulation was all about. It's just kind of just applying forces. Maybe. Stats. Performance. Stress. I get it. You really do. These just stress tests. 60 FPS. Look at all those shapes. Incredible. Pretty good. Concave SVG paths. Pretty good. That's pretty good. Terrain. Ooh. Cool. So, okay, I think this is cool. I just still don't understand. Just want an arbitrary force, man. Is that weird? Is that weird? Do you feel like that's the thing you want in your... Maybe that's part of the rigid bodies? Just be nice. I mean, whatever. I guess I just have whatever they are and then calculate some force vector, and then based on the distance from it is the... Okay, let's just do matter. It's not even... I don't even care about Pixie anymore. Get Pixie out of here. I didn't want to use you anyway, Pixie. I did a little bit. No, I want a CDN release. Give me a CDN release. I don't want to download anything. That's not how you spell CDN at all. Okie dokie. Get out of here, Pixie. Okay, maybe now how's this work? Angry Birds. Oh, Dan Schiffman. Okay, we got the Schiffman seal of approval. Is it just totally unreasonable of me to expect that I could just apply force? Not all the boxes to the world. Okay, let's try a simple example. So we have a static. So can I, on the fly, make a rectangle? Like if I wanted to here, say, whatever, just start here. What'd I do wrong? Because I need to add it. I got to composite dot add it. I guess. You think I have to do something different for that? Was there an example that did that? Shoot. Bing. Coding train. Coding train. Coding train. I didn't notice in the examples if I want to add bodies when I clicked, was that a thing? Did I just... Maybe that was the thing that was just right there before my eyes. What is that? That was just an ad? Oh, composite. Add. So that is the composite. So presumably, if like engine.world, you'd think I'd just be able to stick whatever I want in there. Yes. Okay. I can indeed stick whatever I want. So how do I get like the... Okay. So now we probably want to like... That's not how this works. I'm like typing gibberish because my fingers are getting a little bit ahead of my brain. It's not working out well. Those are weird stuff I was typing. Okay. So how do we create the size of our world? Like if we wanted maybe some parameters to engine, possibly. Not useful. What are the what are they? Usages? Good grief. What are the parameters? What is this overly fancy documentation? Okay, this doesn't look like what I care about. Is it the render? Ouch. Runner.create, or what is the thing that's going to say the size of this? Excuse me. It's pretty weird. Can you just tell me how to... do anything? Okay, but like... we can do this, but can you tell me... So it's container to insert the canvas into. So this is just a canvas. Render create. I see. So render create can take an engine and a...
All right, let's
right now. Renderer. There we are. And then in here we would have a is window.inner width and height is window.inner height. Possibly, maybe. We're gonna have some annoying resize problems, but it's okay. Those are options. Okay. You think render.width is a thing we can know about? Render.options.width. Can you just tell me? I guess that's what we have to do if we want to, for example, say like a bodies a rectangle. So there's an X and there's a Y. There's a width. Excuse me, a width and a height. Why would that be true? 400, 200. Maybe that's a center point. Oh wait, that's not right at all. Not there. Where? This is the ground. Divided by 2. Okay. And then that should make it 100% wide. Those are X and our Y and our width and our height. Oh, I don't want that. I want this minus 16, I guess. Okay. So we can click. We get so many squares. So let's add a bodies dot circle. And we want to add it. Perhaps. That was not supposed to be phallic. It really wasn't. It wasn't on purpose. What circle I assume is XY radius. And this would be X times render dot options dot width. Y times render dot options dot width. Height. Box A. And you just add the ground. How are we doing? Dealing with resize, I don't know what to do about that. I'm going to ignore that problem for the moment. Okay. Seems good. We have got spheres for days. So we'll want to be able to not be wireframe. So I assume that's a renderer thing. There's the options. Just tell me the options. Wait, where did we find it? These are the options I see. Context, controller, element, engine, background, transparent. That's just supposed to be a string. Oh, I feel like that worked, huh? Why? Why? Maybe. Look at all these fun balls. Such fun. Okay, so now what? You can click these too, by the way. If you're watching, you can click them. So they're just falling into nothingness, though, which is not ideal. So I don't really know what you're supposed to do there. Like, I want them to be inside a box. They're like rolling and falling off into... nothingness. Okay, so if I wanted to add like a force, why can't I do that? That seems really weird. Nothing weird. Timescale, force magnitude, an event, under constraint. Like, can I just apply a force to a body? You know what I mean? That's what I want, is apply force, I think. Not really what I want, you know? Like, what I really want is, I just want to put a force in space and have it... But I'll take it, I guess. So we have a position and we have a force. And force is a... No, okay, this seems correct. Applies a force to a body from a given world space position, including resulting torque. So... Problem is, it's not really, I mean, yeah, I guess that's sort of okay. But then I still have to figure out the normal, I guess, which is not a big deal, but still isn't exactly the thing. You know, it's not quite exactly the thing. So this just loops through all the bodies. And what is position? Does this say type we know about? Like what? That's the thing I want to know about, huh? Like, what is a... Is a position a thing? I assume. It just looks like a object with an XY, I guess. Something like this, and then there's that one example of this. So what's it doing? Oh, excuse me. I don't quite understand this. If you have to give the source anyway, I guess it's so you can kind of put a little English on it, huh? But I think this is sort of the idea. Like, you'd get all the bodies in the scene. Let's just feel our way through this. We're gonna get all the bodies. We're gonna loop through the bodies. Let's do this like this. So we feel important. And if it's not static, yeah, we need a force per, huh? Normalize. Okay, well, let's just make this up a little bit to start with. Go from here. Hello? What? Weird. Quit it. Leave me alone. Okay. I click you. We get some balls. But what we need to know is well, it feels a little slower than it should be. Could be my imagination. So I think we kind of want to say, like, if e.detail.modifiers else but something like this. So you can click just to add a ball, but if you shift click, you're going to add a force. Great. Why don't I have access to body? Is this the problem? Oops. Okay. Make some balls and then force. Great. We're doing great. Common. Getting there. Shift click. Okay, it's a random Porsche right now, which is not what we really want, but kind of cool. Pretty cute. Whoop. Little bunny hop. Okay, so what's in common? Because I want, a minimum we want to be able to normalize. Hopefully that's in here somewhere. But maybe not. Maybe? Ah, really? Oh well. We can do such a thing. Or maybe we don't care because the distance would just mean the force, the magnitude of the force was more intense. Is that crazy? You don't want the inverse of that though. You want it closer to be more intense. Okay, well, let's ignore normalization for a minute and think instead about the following thing. So we have a click position, we have the body position. So let's say the force is equal, the X is gonna, Kyle, what's new is you can shift click and control click and alt click. And the main new thing is that it actually works after being down for a week. It's good to see you. How are you, Kyle? So I can shift click to drop these, or I can click to drop these balls, but then I can shift click and add forces to them, which does not properly work at the moment. So that's what we're working on right now. And we wanted to just blow this ball away. Wrong way, wrong direction. So what we need to figure out is, I guess this is like a vector coming from a certain direction. And I guess that the body position is the center. I don't know. So we probably want, I'm gonna call this source so it makes a little more sense to me. Can't do that, great. I think we want the body position.x minus source.x and body.position.y minus source.position.y. you want him to go into my mouth? We did that, didn't we do that? I thought we made a thing. We made a weird feeding thing where I could eat things, right? I thought I made that because I could eat the snacks, but maybe we didn't keep it. It was a real nightmare. I don't think we kept it. I should have kept that, huh? Yeah, we may have to recreate that. But I did do something where I could eat the snacks with face detection. But that's not the mission of today. No snacks today. So this is probably wrong, but let's try it. I feel like it's maybe backwards. I feel like I get this kind of thing backwards pretty frequently. All right, I'm gonna click basically like between the two yellow balls. Ish. Ready, fire. Did not work. That did not work. Because this is wrong. Oh, what a anticlimactic situation. Let's drop some balls. Meerkat, how's it going? You're just in time to put balls on the screen, and then I'm gonna shift click between those two orange ones, and shift click. Well, that was, whoa, very wrong. Okay, so I think our magnitude's way off. Probably the magnitude of that force is probably extremely wrong. So normalize a vector. Remember how? It's not hard. You calculate the length and then divide each of the components by the length. So it's squirt plus the squirt, or you multiply a squared plus b squared plus, in this case, that's all there is really. The squirt of that should be the length, and then you divide each of its components by the length, right? So if we have this, then length will be the squirt of force.x times force.x plus force.y times force.y. And add more parentheses because that's just never enough parentheses. You all can click balls while I work on this. Or create balls. Force x times force x plus force y times force y, and it's the squirt of that. So you square them, add them together, get the squirt, that's the length, and then it's force.x equals force.x divided by the length. Does this look right? This will normalize for us, which this may now mean like our magnitude is almost nothing. I don't really know the scale of the force, meters. Who can say? So to do this, shift click. Okay, that seemed not entirely incorrect. Sort of seems backwards. Like if I'm way over here on the left side and I click, well, everything's going right, which I would expect. But if I go over to the right and click, it still goes. So what did I screw up? The body position x. So this is x times the render options. X is, so are we feeding this properly? The x. Add force, detail x, detail y, those are normalized values. Right? And then we're saying the source is unnormalized. So that seems fine. And then we're saying the force is the body minus body position x minus the source x, body position y minus the source y. The length is the squirt x times x and y times y. Right? And then force x divided by length, force y divided by length, and then we're applying the source. That doesn't look totally wrong, so why doesn't this work? Unless I could also just be totally misunderstanding something about the way this works. Because if I shift click all the way to the right hand side of the screen, oh, right, of course, this isn't full screen. So that would be part of it. So if I'm all the way right hand side of the screen, then that works. If I click here, then that works. If I'm clicking at the bottom of the screen, things go up. If I click at the, well, and I've lost them all now. Okay, that seems not too bad. Feels kind of slow for reasons I don't think I understand. Okay, I'm gonna click at the top. So So that's kind of a downward force. Click down here, bop them. Okay, not bad, not bad. We could have different kinds of forces based on the modifiers mainly. So I think what I want to be inside of a box though. How am I going to get inside of a box? I go to just the most basic example. Oh boy. You know what I mean? Like I just want to be inside the thing. I don't want to be like, is this just because they made rectangles all the way around? It's kind of what it looks like to me. What if you can resize a body? So, because what it looks like we need is something like this to give us a top and a bottom. Oops. Top has been declared, has it? Has it? Probably add multiple bodies. Probably a thing I can do, but let's not worry about it for the moment. Top border, bottom border, left border, right border. And these will be what? Oh my gosh, I'm falling to pieces here. No. I must be very tired. Just like making crazy mistakes. Okay. So we're gonna have a ball pit. That's what we're gonna do. Does performance seem a little slow? Just a little slow? I don't know. How do we turn on the stats? Play in the renderer. Show stats. I mean, maybe it's my imagination. That's a lot more stats than that. Not adequate. Not enough. Not enough stats. More stats, please. Very good. How do we stats was not enough. I want to see the FPS. How do we show performance? Says we're 60. Do I believe it? Guess so. I guess I believe it. Okay, I'm gonna continue working on this, but for now, let's actually stick it into heat. So heat overlay, stick this in here, say okay. So now we should get, did I have alpha on my heat overlay? Why would, what? Do I have filters on it or something? I do. Oh, how long has that been like that? Okay, so we should be able to, like, between these two oranges, click. Pretty good. That's pretty good. So the magnitude of the force is kind of like, we'd really want to decay based on the distance, you know, some. But I don't know. For now, it seems kind of funny. Wait, why did we just hear? Oh no. Do I have heat open somewhere else? What's happening now? This has happened before. So there's our, what's going on? Why am I losing these? Yeah, that one just got blown right through. Just like blown through the wall. Some serious tunneling. It's a problem. Yeah, just knock those out of here. Okay, we've got major problems in here. Why does this happen? Heat overlay, it's looking at localhost bomb. Why would it? I don't get it. Interesting though, you can see that in the request animation frame and the heat in OBS is 30 FPS. And I guess because of that, we are more likely to tunnel. Our physics is less reliable. Well, how about that? We got to make all these sizable big giant blobs. Perhaps? Oh no, getting Slack messages. What is it? David just asked me if I wanted to hear a funny story about pushing. And the answer is no, I don't. Okay, how do we prevent this tunneling? Do we just make these super thick? So how would we actually want to do this? Because we really want these like not visible on the screen, with the screen to be the boundaries, kind of. So we really want the bottom to be beyond half the border width, right? And we really want the width to be plus 2 times the border width. I'm not exactly sure if this is going to work correctly, but I think this is the idea. Something like that. And then similarly, divided by 2. height divided by 2. That's correct. This is height plus border width times 2. And then this is the same. Okay, something like that. I don't know if I actually did it correctly, but that's kind of the idea. And now, hopefully that's thick enough that we can add forces and they don't just fly right through, except they just did. Okay. What if the thickness is 128? Oh wait, we didn't refresh this. You don't really refresh this. Oh, we had it set to refresh browser when scene becomes active. I see. Okay. Boop. Explode. Kind of blowing him in the corner. There we go. Okay. Maybe we're still tunneling. Maybe we're not. David just told me an insane story. Well, good to know. Great. He got to see his brother be born, so I'm traumatized just hearing about it. We're still at 30. It's a little disappointing, but I guess that makes sense. You know, OBS is gonna... OBS got OBS. I guess I'm in the ball pit. I'm in the ball pit. Okay. How do we get rid of all these? There's no way to get rid of them? They just like pop periodically or something? Hello, hey. Hi, it's me, I'm in the ball pit. Okay. A few orders of business here with this ball pit. I think the balls aren't too big. I don't know how big they are, but where do we do that here? Maybe that's too small. These balls they're pathetic now. This is not good enough. Probably 32 is actually the answer. Overlay, refresh, okie dokie. Okay. This feels like gravity's really slow, or I don't know. Real pokey. Is there too much air drag or something? Like, is there something about the world? Or... There's something about the engine. Like, how do you, maybe I feel like I just want less. Well, I just blew all of those away and they just vanished from the screen fully. So that's not good. My force way too strong. Okay. I guess even normalized, we probably want to dampen it. I don't know. So this seems very strong. Did I? It almost... Is it because I made them smaller, their mass is way lower or something like that? That'd be interesting. Maybe it calculates the mass based on the radius? Maybe. I would sort of believe that. I mean, it still seems pretty strong. Still seems quite strong. Am I just doing something totally wrong? Oh, I don't want to scale this here. Scale it here. You goober. That should normalize, and then we want a 25% of the normalized version. Right? Does that seem more correct? That seems a little more correct. Okay. So what's with like the gravity here? Or the drag or the air drag or like something just seems not fun. Or just feels off, I guess. Wasn't there, there's an air friction example here, so. I don't understand what's going on. I see. When we create these, we can say, we can give the air friction to the dude. So whatever the first one is, I think would be my preference. So let's give it very little air friction. When we make a ball, so that's just here. Fine. Maybe something like this. Okay, it feels a bit better. Still seem to be blowing away the real ones. Or the ones on the web page. The overlay. That's the phrase I'm looking for. Why? Not refresh. Heat overlay. Fresh cache of current page. Okay. Guess it's a little better. I mean, what we probably want is like some like inverse square. Fall off. I mean, I don't know how explosions really fall off, but we just want something, you know, we just want it to fall off over distance, basically. So I do have the length of the vector. Somewhere. So we know its length. We're applying a lot of force. Let's think about this for a second. So we're normalizing it, but then we're multiplying it. So we don't really want to like what's this simplest way to do this? I just want to say that like at 10 feet it is nothing, basically. Like at so like length out of 10. For example. So be careful, it can never be 0. So we want to say like fall off will be 1 divided by length. I don't know what the units are though. Actually, that's kind of a problem. I don't know if I did that correctly. Just falling off too quickly. I'm probably thinking about this and not the correct way, but like if I'm all the way in this corner, it moves those, but doesn't apply to, like I can do pretty well like on top of. It's just the fall off is way too. Is that in pixels? I guess. And then maybe I don't need to scale it down, and I can say like, you know, right under it is serious force applied really close to the. Oh, too much force. Which actually doesn't make sense, because how could this all the way across the screen even apply to that? Because doesn't this mean that by the time it gets to 512 apart? I guess I don't quite understand the units. Still very strong. I mean, maybe I still do want that damper. Maybe that is still a... Okay, I think I still want the dampening. I think I'm still managing to throw things through the boundary. Unless they're just over here. Yeah, they're just over here. Not terrible, but it's still just too strong right at the middle. One divided by 1/128th. I guess that just ends up being too much. Still so strong. Or like so strong at the... I mean, it does give me like a good little focus radius, I guess. It's just still too strong at the point of impact. What do you want to call it? I could actually put thought into it and do it in a way that makes sense, but I don't know. I feel like I've lost a little bit of something. I don't think this is the way to do this. Let's think about this for a second. Think about this a little more. Is this really what I want? I mean, it's not it's not exactly the thing I want in terms of lighting. I just want the notion of the lake as inversely proportional to the square of the distance from the source. Because this really give me the thing that I want. I just wanted the idea of a thing I mean, is that really all it should be? Is 1 divided by distance squared? Is that really the... Am I just making things overly complicated? Is this an easy way to do this? That fall off too much now? Wait, am I getting errors? Yeah, okay. So now I think we actually have to multiply it by a meaningful impulse because we're falling off so rapidly. little boop. I mean, I still feel like I don't know, like the curve's not quite right. Or it has like way too much if I hit it perfectly, but otherwise it just doesn't have enough at all. I mean, the problem is if I hit one just right on, you know, then I get really substantial, but I feel like that's just too dramatic. Unless I'm just doing it completely wrong, which could be the case. I'm gonna table this. Because I feel like it was working reasonably well before, and I think we can, I don't know, just like having some scale of the application of this based on the distance feels like it should be fine. Or even not, or just don't have it. Look at all these balls in this ball pit. What if you draw a sprite, you can still have the colors? I kind of doubt it. Something about this feels a little chunky. I don't exactly know how to describe it. I mean, it says it's, I guess it's just the 30 over here versus the 60 in my browser. Just makes it seem like it's chunking up a little bit, but. What do I know? Maybe it's more fun with way too much. Other thing we could do is instead of clicking for the impulses, you could click and drop a bomb or something else, but I don't know. I just wanted to do a simple little thing. This is a fairly simple little thing, so maybe this is the thing we do. I was gonna sneeze. Okay. How do we draw the sprites? Give it a texture. So as you create one and give it a texture, huh? That's a bodies thing. Excuse me. Interesting. Oh. You know, because I kind of want to use like a ball pit ball. Use a sprite of a ball pit ball, but can you okay, switch here for a second because who knows what Photoshop is going to open on. Okay. Nothing of critical importance. So, for example, you were me, and you hated Photoshop, which I do. Why? Oh, weird. Photoshop, you're worthless and terrible, and no one likes you. No one has ever liked you. No one has ever liked you since maybe 1996. But basically since then you've been hated. Can't you do it where you're not cropping the I don't know when Photoshop changed the idea of what like holding shift to scale did or didn't do. The problem here is the reflections of the other balls is an issue. I guess it's really, the green ball is the only one that is egregious. You know, if we could like just swing the hue of this or something. Come on. Come on. At least Photoshop will snap to the center of a thing, unlike Illustrator. So, yeah, whatever. Whatever. It's all terrible. Get out of here. Oops, did I not switch back? Oh no. Sorry, I'm not doing anything very excited. I don't remember where we're even supposed to be. We're supposed to be... Oh, you're so stupid. Okay. Ball, dot ping. So, what was that called? So, an option that was sprite. I don't know. Something like this. I also need to make it with normal mouse clicks, huh? Seems like that's not correct. So what is it supposed to be? The bodies circle with options. Just take me to the options. I hate this. Just take me to the options. What are the options for this? What's annoying? What are they? Texture. Sprite. Texture. Maybe we can change the hue or something. Images, ball.png. What's your problem? Who's dropping balls everywhere? Why? Did I do this incorrectly? So we're adding a body, we're adding a circle, friction, air, sprite, texture. What have I done? What have I done? Ah. This? Kind of weird that it doesn't give an error. Sprite, texture, images, ball. That kind of seems like it should be correct. Why isn't it? Is it something about the renderer we need to do? There's our rectangle we draw. Does the renderer need... to know something special? Wireframes is false. Show angle indicator is false. Wireframe is false. Density, friction, air, restitution. I mean, this is probably what we want for balls, right? We'll just grab this. What's wrong with this? Okay, it's a render. I see. Good grief. Render. Right. Oops. Okay, how about that? Okay. This is just awful. Okay. I got a lot of shiny balls. And now my force is no good. Is it because of the density? I need to up my... I guess we could do this. There's a lot. That's not bad. The reflections are not what you would call accurate at all. I don't know what we would do about that. Ignore it. This is probably the answer. This is not how reflections work. So what other options can you get in here? I feel like this documentation is not really what I want. Like, it's just not. Because inside bodies, there's sprite options, and one of them is... So in bodies, which is where we're supposed to be, like where do you look for this? I don't... You know? And if I go in here and I look at circle and it's like, tell me the options, it's just an optional object. For detailed information, we pass the options. See properties section of the matter.body object. Okay, so I have to go to matter. Why is that not a link? Properties. Name, used, uses, version. What? What? See the properties section of the matter.body module. Body module. The properties. Okay. Render. The module matter.render. Okay, so there's a fill style. Line width, opacity, sprite. There's a sprite texture X offset, X scale, Y offset, Y scale. So you could use a sprite sheet. But like the color is irrelevant if it's sprite's not defined. Like you kind of want to be able to tint. Oops. I don't know. I mean, either we could just make a little sprite sheet, I guess. Is that the way to do this? I don't know why I can't pick Photoshop. No idea. No idea. Okay. This, okay. Okay. Kind of weird. Oh, it's not respecting the full selection. Crusty the sock. Yes, they do need to. You're right. They should explode. Sometimes for fun. Sometimes balls explode. It's true. It's either that they will time out or that as they bang around enough, like people applying forces to them, they will break, maybe. I don't know. But yes, they should go away. They should go away. I kind of want to keep some around, though, just so it's clear that's like, hey, there's balls here. You can do ball stuff with them if you want. Okay, we're not going to do a very good job of this. I just want to test it and see if I like it. A little gold in there. Your green one. Blow up some balloons. But I'm kind of in this ball pit mode. I don't know. I need some balls in the ball pit. It may just be a real cheap answer is that you have a maximum number, and that if you have a maximum number, and that if that number is exceeded, you just kind of stealth delete some. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody about it. The secret. Okay, so let's export a ping, and this is really balls, but whatever. So that we kind of randomly want to pick through 4, and it's silly to have these tinted, but whatever. So this is going to look absurd. Perfect. It looks very good. Very good. So we did decide we could do at least, yeah, an X offset and a Y offset, an X scale and a Y scale. So at a minimum, we probably want, so that's part of the sprite. So that'd be giving it a texture. The question is scale going to be 0.5 or 2? So Y scale equals 0.5, maybe? 0.5? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, you're making this a serious thing. I know, we do need some explosives. It's true. For now, you can just... the thing I'm mainly testing here is I just added the... So that's wrong. I added the modifiers, so you can shift click or alt click or whatever. So one thing it could be like shift click puts an explosive, or alt click does whatever, but I want to keep it pretty simple. So this doesn't make any sense to me. My assumption was that this scale would let you essentially treat these like UVs. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Normally you would think if you have a scale and an offset, you would think that the scale as a percentage... I mean, that's all there is in here. And I tried it both ways, right? So all I really did was scale it. What did I do wrong? Normally, you would think it would be this. This would be a thing that I would be like, yep, that's how you do it. But it seems like that didn't work. It just made him cute and little. Oh, I'm glad you're into it. We could blow some stuff up. So why are these... Why would they do this? Why would they make this like this? What were they thinking? Because you would kind of think that, I mean, yeah, that sprite has a 0 offset and then scale of 1. That almost feels like a bug. X scale 1. The min position, that's the X offset. That doesn't make any sense. I think that's for something else. A number that defines the scaling in the y-axis. So that, I think this just doesn't actually... Which would be really weird if that were the case, right? Like if we... Let's see if this at least works the way that I think it does. Y offset. Does this do the thing that I think it does? No, it doesn't do anything. What am I... X offset, Y offset. It just seems like it doesn't work. You're right. I definitely, probably, well, I mean, these are just the demos for Heat. So yeah, I will stick that on the screen for sure. And then, you know, we could add Discord command. But in the demo, we could just say, Click me. Click it or ticket. But the real mystery here is why they would talk about these offsets and scales and have them do nothing. And why do they sink into the earth? Where are you going? No, it's Cressy. You are welcome to. I'm very pleased to hear what you think about it. It's just I'm like slightly stymied at the moment, so definitely don't apologize. It's great that you are interested. I am just confused. I'm confused why this. So what I'm confused by is very often when you're dealing with texture coordinates, you can have something like this, like a sprite atlas, and then you can sort of individually address. You can kind of make a little window, so I'd only be drawing one ball at a time. And that's what I assumed when I saw this scale and offset, because that's just how every other thing on Earth works. So I assumed that this would work that way. But the offset, I think it's literally offsetting it from the center, is what I think is what is happening. So I think that this is actually really stupid, is my expert assessment is that this does not work at all the way you would want it to. Maybe I'm wrong, but kind of seems that way. So it seems like this is useless, and it seems like what we have to do is have to have 4 ball images, which is, it's not great. Okay, getting important Slack messages. Okay, so what do we want to do? Do I even like the look of the real balls enough? I think they're kind of funny. Let's do this, I guess. Let's do the following. Let's undo all this. Go back to having 1 ball. Throw these away. Throw it away. Throw it away, throw it away. And let's just make individual balls. Oops. Well, I kind of want it to cover stuff up until, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. I just want to see if I like it as sort of physical-ish balls. I don't know that I will. I might not like it, but kind of want to see if I will. Okay, the green's just a disaster. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just get out of my face. Red, green, yellow, blue, and what's the thing? Isn't there like a layers to images, or what am I thinking of? Export layers to files. It's probably going to be dumb. The way it does it is probably going to be dumb. 24 transparency, trim layers, file name prefix ball. Destination is a destination that doesn't make sense. Yeah, you know, maybe I'll try it and maybe it'll look good. Maybe I'll try it and it'll look terrible. Who can say? Let's try this. And of course it's showing secret work, but whatever. Okay, these are terrible file names. Truly egregious. So let's try ball red, ball green, ball yellow. What are you up to tonight, Krusty? Ball blue. Aside from inspecting ball pit balls. So let's go here, and then we'll just do... So they've got some kind of random doodad, it would appear, in common. Does that seem true? So I have an extension called Heat that lets you do all kinds of stuff by clicking. So you can go to... You can have it, if you just click on the stream, you can have a heat map of wherever anybody's clicking, like this, or you can put markers on the screen, or you can give kisses, or really all kinds of stuff. We've made lots of stuff over the last couple years. And some people use it for pretty cool stuff. I'm getting stuck behind the balls. But Twitch broke it last week. And so it was just, actually the week before last, it was down for a week. This is maybe my favorite one, is feeding the baby. Feeding the hungry baby. And so people can, hello? People can use it, they can use all these little demos that I do, of course, on their stream. But the coolest things I like it when people do is when they make totally custom heat experiments. Oh, thank you. Very good. Yeah, just blow those away. Okay, I guess I agree that we need to have a way to like blow up the balls permanently. Anyway, yeah, so it's an extension that comes with lots of there's lots of little examples that anyone can use, but it is also kind of there's an API, a very simple API that lets you make your own stuff. Okay, I'm gonna refresh this. So usually when I make a new feature or add a new feature, I just make a new little demo for it. And so the newest version that was released today, technically, has this like shift click, alt click control is like the newest feature. But I'm also I'm using it, it's the first time I've used this matter.js. So I'm just trying to figure out how it works. Oh, this is great. Random.js, that's just what I want. So we could say like, let texture equal, that's really good. That's a useful, oops, is it common? Common.choose, and then we just give it a list of, is it an array? It's an array. So, okay, I was getting kind of annoyed by matter, but now I actually think this is pretty cool. I think the sprite stuff is not good. I think it should be done differently than it is, but I think this is actually pretty cool. Because this will make it easy to just choose from a list. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I mean, you're definitely right. Probably the most important thing to do is like do something different with each of the modifier keys, so that there's actually feels like there's a reason that there are multiples. Okay, that's a silly looking thing, but let's just try it. Whoa, okay. I don't know. I think they're kind of funny. Kind of into them. They're not physically correct, but kind of into them. Why are they so big? I don't like that it's using the sprite size for the... So let's do a couple things. Maybe we can get these to export. Okay, let me refresh this, and then we should have those. Okay. So let's... Maybe we can get these to export in a way that's a little less dumb. But probably not, because it's Photoshop. Okay. So... I don't remember now. I guess these are probably... That's probably the right size. Why would this take time? Photoshop, why would it take you time to do that? Great. Photoshop, you're so bad. You're the worst program. Also, what is the actual size? Thanks. Okay, so we want to try that again. Export layers to files, but do we have to have the stupid... Okay, well, this is extra stupid because Photoshop did not save our export path. Awesome. Awesome. Photoshop, you're so good. How'd you get to be so good? We want ball as the prefix. I don't want it to put a stupid file name prefix, though. I don't want a numeric prefix. I want it to literally put the thing that I say to put in front of the layer name, but it's not gonna. It's gonna be dumb. It's gonna be dumb. I was right. It's dumb. I don't want the layer number Photoshop, but thanks for nothing. We could probably set it up with some other export for screens, maybe, like there is in Illustrator. Who knows? Who knows? I didn't mean to use underscores. Okay, we're going to do this, and then we're going to call it graphics will be done. And then we will, I mean, hopefully this size is correct. Okay. Oh, it's not correct. Why is the yellow so chunky? Or is it just like right on top of... Why is the yellow one so chunky? What happened? Why would the yellow one look any different than the others when all I did was... Okay, we have a couple of mysteries, but... Okay, here's problem number one. Let's just go through our problems one at a time. Ugh. How do I want to solve this? Guess we could do this. This would be pretty annoying, but... Okay, I should undo it before the scale, and then I should crop it, and then I should scale it, and so on and so forth. No problem. No problem, Photoshop. That's what you want? You got it. I'm trying to get the exact right corner pixels, and it's not cooperating. Come on, Photoshop. You can do it, buddy. Come on, Photoshop. You got it. Photoshop, there's a guide right there. Literally right there. Okay, let's just go with this. Image, crop, image, size. What do we say? 64? And then what is going on with our poor yellow ball? Okay, somehow the yellow ball did not survive. I don't know what happened. Yeah. Oh wait. I feel a song. Yeah, it's gonna be alright. Yeah, the worst is over now. The morning sun is shining like a red rubber ball. I think those are the words. That one corner looked crazy. It's Should we just colorize and then do it this way instead? Maybe this would be better. So it doesn't have that crazy corner. Okay, let's go through the thing again. Export. There's the files. It's gonna be stupid. It once again lost our path. Photoshop, truly worthless. Truly worthless. You would think after, what, 25 years, you would be able to export to the same place twice without losing your path? Lost our prefix. Great. I could just use the Photoshop file names, but I'm not gonna on principle because they're so dumb. Even though it's more work for myself, it's just can't do it. Okay, hopefully this is more acceptable. I think we're pretty close. Maybe. Okay, how are we feeling? Oh, you got a little bounce in them. A little spring in their step. Add some forces. Okay, I'm feeling not too bad about that. So let's refresh this. Oh, good. Well, gosh, I'm glad that helped. I definitely need to revisit that. So Twitch is, there may be some stuff in that bot that is no longer okay, unfortunately, because Twitch just, this week, first they broke my extension the week before last, and then now, yeah, they're going to deprecate a lot of stuff from the Twitch V5 API. So I'm not exactly sure. I'd have to go back and look at bot made this and see, but you're very welcome. There may be a new video coming in the future because it's possible that Twitch will have broken everything again. Why are the green balls small? Why would that be true? Why do we have adorable little green? Why are the what? It's the same. They're all the same size. Why? Probably no reason. It's just computers. What is going on? Why do I have tiny green ball pit balls? Actually, I think those are the right size and the others are the wrong size. So what happened? These all appear correct. They appear to be correct here.
All right. I'll tell you the truth.
Okay, is there a logical explanation here? How do we view the preview pane? I mean, they sure seem to be the same size.
Remember all the happy times we had?
64 by 64. The yellow one is mysteriously smaller, but that's probably because we colorized it instead. Although we did colorize the green one too, so. So, what does this mean?
Remember all the happy times we had?
Well, okay. This is truly weird. But I don't know what to say. Oops, cancel, go here. Like, what if I deliberately... Something weird about this? Like, killer... Wrong thing. I am truly confused. Got a lowercase. Them. Okay, I don't know. Okay, they're all small now. I don't know what was going on, but now we have cute little ball pit balls everywhere. Be fun. Look at them go. Okay, let's do this. Let's be in the ocean for a second. Wait. Look at that one ball going out of control. What's that ball doing? Do I like the plastic ones? I mean, they don't read super well, and of course the reflections are wrong. We could... okay, that'd be a whole other can of worms, I guess, that we could do. But this is only 2D physics simulation. If we wanted 3D simulation... I don't even know what people do. Ammo.js. I don't really want to switch to. Cubes. Go. Awesome. Go. I feel sluggish. Could. Certainly could. I mean, I could do it with 3JS. I just haven't really used any 3D physics engines with 3JS, so I don't really know. I mean, I don't want to do it tonight. I think tonight we just say that this is not a bad little demo, and we love our demo, and it's going to be great. Can we do it in Unity? But if we wanted it to just be a little browser overlay, I feel like this is lying to me. Why is the whole thing jiggly? Like, even... Even the little FPS meter is jiggly right now. Why would that be true? Well, that's true. We did learn a little bit of matter tonight. Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. Momentarily distracted by worky stuff. So I don't know. So what do we want to do to this in maybe like the next 32 minutes? So we already have shift as like a way to explode things out. I kind of want to make a, so that's kind of a repulse force. So a really easy thing we could do. Easy. Is make a attractor instead. Like shift could be an attractor. That's how you do this? Ace. Shift. I can't remember. So just to do a quick silly version. Would be like, I would say it's a repulse. Otherwise, so this would be, if we wanted to attract this, we just kind of have the vector going the other way, I guess. That's not right at all. That almost looks like something, right? Maybe. So what should I say? We said click drops a ball. Shift is still going to be a repulse force. Is that not how that works? Modifiers. Shift is true. So that's not how that works. It's going to be, it's not a switch. So it's going to be just, e.detail.modifiers. Shift. Shift. I can't remember what I did. Did I do control or control? Alt. Legal break statement. Oh yeah, get out of here. That ain't right. Okay, so what did we do incorrectly here? Okay. I do this backwards or control. So what's the actual modifier here? Is CTRL. So repulse false should default to false if we don't use it. Is false. If repulse oh wait, repulse should be true. We're saying that that's an attract. So we default to repulse. Oh, it should be false. Okay, so what? We drop some balls. Shift is going to launch them away. And control is going to attract them. Right? That's pretty fun. Okay. So control will attract. Shift will repulse. Attract. Repulse. Attract. Repulse. Okay. Oh no. Oh, another. I got an important email. I don't know what that means. Okay. Okay, so we can attract and we can repulse. What else? What else do we want to do? What else do we want to do? What's another easy thing? Probably right that there should be a way to destroy these things. Where do they all go? Okay. Why does it get so twitchy? I don't... Pretty weird. Maybe. I mean, again, these are really just super simple demos to sort of show what's possible. So if I like this, maybe I'll do more work on it, but it really is just supposed to be kind of an example. So, you know, anybody that wanted to could just make a copy and tweak whatever they wanted. I feel like for some reason, so we're not in crazy jitter mode, but this feels like it doesn't work as well in OBS. It's a lower frame rate, so maybe that's part of it. It just doesn't feel quite as good. Oh my gosh, you just got in trouble for a typo. The automod is so furious at you. I'm gonna prove it's gonna be okay. Maybe I shouldn't have approved that. I don't know. Where's Kyle? Kyle's supposed to be moderating. Kyle. I need like a Kyle signal. I mean, it still feels like we're tunneling. I guess it's the lower frame rate. And then once we tunnel and we have balls like out in the ether, it feels like they are, that's where that jitter's coming from. So maybe if we set this border thickness to 512, that would be better. Krusty, I won't call the Twitch cops on you this time. If Kyle were here, he'd send you to Twitch prison, but. Woo. Okay, well, I'm in a fun ball pit now. So I'm basically ready to go to the, what is that section called? Beaches, pools, hot tubs, beaches, whatever. I can go hang out there now. This is so sluggish. Is it the... They have low air friction. Do they need higher density? Or is that bad? Restitution is like bounciness. Not rubber balls, so we don't want them super bouncy. I don't know. I feel like a lot of this is just me trying to figure out what's up with matter. I do think we can probably turn these off now. There's still major problems with this, actually. We're going to need to do a little more work on this some of the time because it's not going to scale correctly with the screen, and that's kind of annoying. Maybe we could go in and like... Because I like to have everything to try to be responsive for when people test it in the browser. But this will not do that. Why are you so sluggish? The higher density is not good. We don't want that. We like the lower density. Not very dense. Low friction. I could go even lower air friction. Is that what we need to do? Lower friction here. To refresh the cache, I guess. Let's see. I guess one pretty major thing is missing is like an indicator. It'd be nice to have some indication on the screen where the force is. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you really do just drop bombs. You can drop attractor bombs, repulsor bombs, some other kind of bombs. Maybe. Maybe? What do I need to do here? I could do something like, oh, wrong one. This? Nope. This? Is there not like a shortcuts to scale from the center? Why does nothing work? Just nothing works the way that I want it to. I mean, you know, if we want to be cool people, sometimes you see the cool people on Twitch. They've got the cool, they got like kind of the tiny display. Oh no, good heavens. Okay, we want to what? Transform and reset, and then we maybe want to like transform, edit, transform, and do it like it's center position. Well, that was weird, but okay. 120 divided by 2. Can't do math here? Come on, OBS. 540. And then this could be 1600 by 900? That'd be very small. That's too small, right? But that makes the math really easy. So what do you expect me to do? Because that keeps the right aspect ratio. You can crop bounding box type. Oh, that's interesting. 1920, 1080. What a bounding box size, like 1600, will it? Okay, so it keeps the aspect ratio there. Interesting. I mean, it's not perfect, but what is? So, I mean, I was just considering the idea of an inset picture and then some instructional text on the outside. It's a very nice tower. I messed it up. Did that ball come from where I actually clicked? Yes, it is. Very latent video this evening, it would seem. What do I want to do? I see. Well, I'm not going to worry about this tonight. I've decided. This is what I've decided. I'm not going to worry about it. And I'm sleepy. I've also decided. And I'm going to click these balls. I've also decided that. I think Alt just pops them straight up in the air. So let's do this instead. Let's do, let's just pass the modifiers to here. Okay, did that wrong. I mean, it doesn't hurt to do that, but come on. We'll just pass in modifiers here. Hit shift, we'll do this. Control, we do this. But it's Alt. Let's give him a jostle. I don't know, actually. Shift. Broke it. Great. It's just modifiers. Shift. And Control and Alt should just be a straight in the air bump. A little boop. Boop. So I feel like something that we want, and maybe it was in here, is like some actual bounds. But it seems like what they do is just build bounded boxes, so maybe it's not in here. I don't know. So the thing that's missing would be some local events. That's how you do this. I always forget. It is e.modifiers. I just want to be able to do the same thing locally, so you can click in the browser and see what it does without it. I don't remember. Good grief, how do I normally do this? And why do people send me email all the time? All the time. And I want email. Never. Basically. Okay. That was my bill for heat. $5.15. I can deal with that. So when we get the click, here's what we're doing. Over yonder. So put on the document there, that's fine. Maybe? Okay, something is different. I can't remember how it works here. Okay, it's Alt key, Control key, Shift key. So something like that. Perhaps. What have I broken? You like it more with window? Oh. Get out of here. What? Why did this work a minute ago and now it doesn't work at all? That's why. That's not why. Oh, if only JavaScript was a language. Okay, get this. Should I get the E client X? Oh, well, sure. This would never happen. So we need, so one of these has to be true. So it's like modifiers. Sure. It's so obvious. Okay. So this, shift should repulse, control should attract, and alt should just give them a little bump up in the air. Why is it sometimes down? Oh, I guess oh, that's an interesting one. Let me think about this for a second, because we want the apply the force. Why would that ever be down? Force the X if we hit Alt. What? Because this one is not relative to anything. It should just be, excuse me. That doesn't make much sense to me. I guess I can do a fun dribble. Oh, maybe I'm always shooting them down. I see. They're actually always going down, but sometimes when they're low, it just seems like they are because they're bouncing so hard. That would make sense. But I mean, I kind of like it then. It's almost like a dribble. It's just downward, a quick downward force, but if there's all right, I called this bomb, but obviously it should be called ball pit. Pretty good. Why did the feedback hub just open? Who knows what strange combination of keys I hit. Okay, so let's refresh this, and we'll do this, and so hopefully now we have a fun ball pit. I'm gonna go cry on Discord because no one's playing in my fun ball pit. Tear, crying emoji. Sad. That's actually sad. I'll just problem is the stupid double click. But what are you gonna do? You can hear my computer kind of struggling. Probably not great. This feels kind of sluggish. I don't know. The attractor actually ended up being my favorite one. Okay, can I do this quickly enough? No, I've broken it. What did I break? Now nothing works anymore. Uh-oh. Did I break heat? What the heck? How did I break heat? Are you really broken? Or did I mess up the browser? Okay, just the browser being done. Okay, so I think we might be done. You know what this is starting to feel? Oh no, I just realized. How could I have not seen this sooner? Oh no. Oh no. We made one of those games. We made one of those we made one of those bubble popping games where you match the bubbles, except our game, it just doesn't work. We made a broken version of one of those. Oh man, do we have to really make one of those now? How would you do it? How would you pick the color? I guess that's what the modifier keys could be. I like the forces though, I think. We'll leave it to Life is Yours. Life is Yours is a professional web developer now. He can make the he can make it all happen. Kind of like this. It's just like feels a little sluggish, but maybe that's just the OBS browser because I feel like it isn't as sluggish. All right, I'm gonna send this to David real fast and make him come play with it. David's gone. He doesn't want to play. He doesn't want to play with my toys. What a catastrophe. Oh, you're playing the ball pit by myself. I don't care. I really probably should have some sensible way to have these decay over time or pop over time or something like that. But what if I just didn't care? Let's fill the whole screen. That'll teach them. That'll teach you all. What we need is a good background. We need like a or a bad or a terrible background. So like a stock photo of a kid in a ball pit. This kid, just get this kid. That kid has the yeah. These I don't know what we need to do. We want better ball pit balls, but like if they have shadows and reflections, it's just not gonna not really gonna work. Ball pit stock photo. Like this man. Like this kid's got the right idea. Just want some some shading, maybe? I don't know. Maybe should we try to make a 3JS version of this sometime? Who can say? The answer is no. But we might do it anyway. I need here we go. She's having a great time. Wait, no, where did okay. Can I? Are they gonna let me? Okay, they're not quite the right size. The reflections, not so great. Those are better ball pit balls. The little duller reflections and the more central ones. Delopser, you can just click the stream and add balls, but now there's new features. New features where you can shift click. I added modifier keys to heat. So you can shift click and add a repulse force. You control click and add an attract. Or you can alt click and just kind of add like a downward bounce force just to dribble them all. I like the balls in this picture better. And it's better if the specular highlight is in the center because then you don't care really what the orientation is. These have some shading though, of course, but I don't know. David, have you used any 3JS like ammo or any 3D browser physics? I think we talked about this. I've never done it. This is with Matter.js, which is all 2D. DIY. Yeah. Okay, if I do a repulsive force right here, does it? Okay, great. Have you ever seen so many particles before? There's like 30. Matter.js is kind of cool though. Kind of like it. I was looking at, let's see, browser 3D physics. I was looking at ammo.js. It seems to be about bullets, or it's a port of bullet, I guess, bullet physics. Canon, ammo, DOI, it's a few years old. Or Fizzy.js, physics plugin for 3JS. People use this. All the dead images are not a good sign. Canon. That looked good. We'll do it again. All right, David, I just wanted to show you my ball pit. That's all. You don't have to hang around. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Oh gosh, thanks. It's the new feature, the modifier keys. This is kind of nice. Should I just have done this here instead of Matter? Maybe. Oh well. Box, sphere collisions. Trimeshes cannot collide with trimeshes. I mean, it seems kind of cool. Can I? Can I Canon.js? I want to see some demos. View the demos. It's broken. Why is everything broken all the time? Demos. GitHub repo. Oh no, what did you switch to? Why are the demos broken? Okay, this has not been updated for 7 years, so I'm gonna say that this is not the thing to use. People yelling? It happens, you know, on Twitch sometimes. Sometimes people yell at you, David. I don't know what to use. Oimo, Ammo Lab, Enable 3D, Canon ES. I mean, I don't know. Feels like Ammo was updated in the last 24 days. Maybe that's just the way to go. There just aren't. I want more demos. That's the problem here. I'm not very impressed with this demo. I can drive this cool car though. So that's, I mean, it's pretty cool. Ooh. I only want to use software that has cool demos. Eight days ago. Okay. I don't know what any of these words mean. Look at this little guy. Okay, physics are preventing me from going. Okay, well, great. Okay. 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 Look at that destructible environment. Pretty good. Oh, what? Oh, that kind of carousel. Okay. Standalone mode, 2D elements. Well, okay, I don't know. This seems like not like a project for today. The thing that I would really want, maybe there's like a really dumb way to do this, because if you could keep some shading, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know exactly what I would want. I'm trying to think like, oh, if you could just have the sprite, like a couple layers of sprites with shadow and specularity, and not have those move, but do have the other stuff move. I don't know. So what if we did something like the following, where we did a inner glow, but the inner glow was actually a multiply And the multiply color was actually black. And then we would... You know, something like that. It's a lot of blur. I mean, if you go too far with this, it's just, there's kind of no point to even starting with the photo, right? It's just like a... Pretty weird that it... Well, that was weird. Why did it dull the color? What just happened? What? Oh, I switched to CMYK. Just don't have them rotate? Is that enough, though? Don't you kind of want them to rotate a little? Tinted base layer with additive white top layer for the highlights. Is that the secret? To keep them white? This is a D-Lobster pro tip. How come my shortcuts just don't work sometimes in Photoshop? Why would that be? Because Photoshop is bad software? Wait, it can't just be add as white, right? I just don't know. I just don't know with this how they do it. I mean, I don't know with Matter about that, about the... You're just saying a layer with painted highlights, not like a full white layer, right? Wait, are no shortcuts working in Photoshop? Oh, great, nailed it. Great. Boop, boop. That's a cute little friend. Reminding me of something. I just wonder if I don't know. I don't want to work on this very much longer today. But I guess I really could have done this without duplicating those and just have hue, saturation, adjustment layers. That'd probably been the actual way to do it. You could blur at without having to like convert for smart effects or whatever they're called. Or this filter. Convert for smart filters. Is that the thing? Very grubby. That makes no sense. But now I could at least... Wait, do smart filters come after effects? Is that the law of the universe? I don't want that. But I don't want my mask to get soft either. That's gross. That's gross. That's so gross. It just made me so uncomfortable, and it gave me flashbacks to elementary school, where they would serve, at my Texas elementary school, calf fries sometimes. Or maybe that was just legend. Maybe that's just what some kid said it was, but maybe it was just chicken nuggets. Who knows? But I was definitely traumatized. So I do want to keep the... I don't want it to be soft. Ugh. Now I'm traumatized for life. Just thinking about it. Just thinking about that fateful day. Why do every shortcut seems broken right now? Did I go into some insane mode in Photoshop where just... where everything's broken? Possibly. Oops. I don't know if I'm gonna like these better. Well, we could at least do... No, I wanted that... Can I not do that on here? Or it just goes in here? Sure. I don't need to duplicate these really, you could just set on top, but eh. Yellow's really grubby. What do you got? Quattro 6000. World's first ray tracing GPU, huh? How much is a Quattro? A Quattro 6000. Is that the latest? Is that the latest of the latest? That's like $6,000? Is that true? I guess depending on how much memory. It's only 6 gig of memory though. That says $58,000. Wait a second. What is that? What is that? Oh, I guess that's just some crazy Amazon. So Quattro 6000 versus... Is there a 3090 Ti now? Oh no, man. These 3090 Ti numbers are bigger. I mean, there's not even a Ti, right? Yet. Wait, is it Quattro or Quadro? What is the word? Which one are you? It's a Quadro. Let's check user benchmark. That's what they have in Vegas? Do they really? I mean, these are, yeah. I mean, it used to be that the Quadros were like the whatever business cards, and the RTX, or the, well, I guess Quadros, I guess, associated with like, these are the professional cards and these are the user cards, but I don't know that that's really true anymore because I feel like the 3090 outpaces the Quadro, but I also may just be, I guess there's Quadro 8000. I mean, the 3090 still outpaces that. I mean, that seems it's a good card. I think it's not gonna do. Let's see, what's our average benchmark? Okay, there is a 3080 Ti, just not a 3090 Ti. I see. So there's a Quadro A6000. Yeah, that's, man, 3090. 3090 still have more memory, I think. Oh my gosh, I'm drowning in balls. Does the physics still work okay? Seem not bad. I guess I could put my video on top of the balls. Hi, it's me, Scott. Quadro 8000. So a Quadro 6000 is the... Is that what you said? Quadro 6000? Yes. The sixth, 7th, 8th. Sorry, it's the 8th fastest GPU on the market at the moment. This costs a lot. I really don't know what the advantage is at the moment. I'm sure there's some advantage. I just don't know what it is. Because it just feels like, why wouldn't you get a 3090? But probably a reason, right? Compare. I mean, the 3090 seems much faster, and I'm pretty sure it's way cheaper. But there's probably some reason, right? I'm sure it is. There's some reason. There's a reason. But I don't know it. I don't know what the reason is. Why doesn't this Quadro have a price? I guess this is what just was out. It's older, I guess. So maybe this is more, it's like more fair to compare it to a... Yeah, because that would have been a Q3 2018, Q1. So maybe that's a little more fair of a comparison. So I think it'll be very good. It's like roughly like a 2080 Ti, it looks like. I think the physics are keeping up pretty well, gotta say. The squish is pretty good. I like the squish. I did not add anything to stop to clean up these balls. So we're just doing this. Saturation, green. A lot of balls, but I'm gonna ruin them all in a moment. Hue saturation unfortunately messes with... Whoa, oh my gosh. Draclin, is that you? Who's dropping all these? Draclin, I've missed you. Use shift click to create a repulsive force. Control click to create a attractor. Alt to create a little basketball bounce. We've got modifier keys now. Okay, I think you actually broke it. I think you, congratulations. I think you did it. I think you have broke, yeah. Well, oh, there it goes. It's trying. Okay, let's try these bad little drop shadows and see what we think. And then I think we're done for the day. So X layers to files. We gotta find this again. beyond. No prefix. They're a little shaky. It doesn't look good. It looks problematic. I'm gonna refresh in a minute. We'll have slightly updated sprites. I probably should add something that like gets rid of these over time, but what are you gonna do? The naming of these layers is super stupid. Is it exporting individual layers instead of the top level folders? Because that would be really dumb. Really, 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 really dumb. It would appear to be doing that. Photoshop, you're so stupid. You're so bad. What a bad program. Very impressed. I'm truly impressed with what an awful program you are. Can I stop this? There's no stopping this. Nope. So you're telling me I have to flatten these layers before you will export them properly, Photoshop? Is that? File, export, layers to files. You lost the path. You're so terrible. Why are you so awful? You're among the worst programs ever created, and you only get worse over time instead of better. You're an embarrassment. You're an insult. You're an outrage. But at least I only pay $600 a year to have access to you. So that somehow makes it all worth it. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna refresh. This is getting a little out of hand. Refresh this cache. I ruined your work. I apologize. I just crashed. I'm so sorry. These don't really look better. I think these look bad. I think I did a bad job. But I don't want to export them again, so what are you going to do? I mean, they're a little better. The drop shadow looks truly gross. Or the inner shadow. I should have used a different should have used multiply. That's what I've learned today. Not like hard light. That better? Doesn't really seem better. Darken, multiply, color burn, linear burn. I don't know. It's not really into it. Maybe the linear burn's better. Better? Okay, let's try again. And then this time is really it. Although that looks terrible. And it's giving like a weird... Was it already happening on the yellow? That looks bad. Why does that look so bad? Should I colorize this instead? I don't know. Wrong. This should be a little blurrier, but at a certain point that just breaks down. It just falls to pieces. Kind of into it. Whoa, what is this link? Token validation failed. I don't know what you sent me, but it doesn't work. That was a terrible, terrible URL. I don't know if you... Yeah, I know. I mean, the real thing, I like the ones that I was looking at before that just had the little, when the highlight was just kind of centered, it didn't matter if it rotated because it you know, it was like it was like the light was from the front. You know what I mean? I should just make a thing instead of trying to do this terrible image, but you know, here we are. Here we are. Here we are. I just did this. The song is on the chill channel, but I feel like it's not chill. I'm not feeling chill. I don't even know how to make them not rotate. There's probably a way to do that. I mean, I don't know. This is my first time using Matter. So maybe you can do it some way. Maybe you can't do it some way. Maybe something good. Maybe something bad. Oops. Okay, this is the last time. Last one. Last call. Okay. What did you find? But I truly don't know if I can make them not rotate. I really don't know. Maybe I can. You would think there'd be a way to do that, but you would have thought also that they would let me crop a texture the way I wanted to. And they didn't. Sometimes you don't have full control over the ball pit balls the way you want to. Looks blurry at the edge. Is that because everything's on underneath it? Okay, that would be part of the problem. Oops. Oh, this sucks so much. Why is Photoshop so bad? How can it still be this bad? Illustrator sometimes gets slightly better. It mostly just moves sideways though. But it usually isn't getting actively worse the way Photoshop gets actively worse. Okay, you got this beautiful ball over here. David's very keen on it. Should I switch to Affinity Photo? Should I switch to Blender? Okay. Refresh. That doesn't seem like that updated. I don't understand why the edges are still so... That doesn't look like that updated at all. Did I do that incorrectly in some way? Or it just really looks that dumb? Did I just delete the wrong files or something? Doesn't seem like it. Wait, what happened? Come back. Oh, I do like that. Should I go with this? It's better. They have to look a little grubby. They have to look like they've been at the... I was just to say something. I definitely knew kids in high school who worked at Chuck E. Cheese who had sex in the ball pit. Pretty gross. For a lot of reasons. When did Photoshop start doing a non-uniform scale when you hit the shift key? When did they do that? Why did they do that? So now you're not supposed to hit shift, but I feel like my entire life you've hit shift to constrain, and now that's not true? It's like I'm living a lie. How do you want this over here? Oh, really? What do you do here? I do like the unicorn. Fair. I mean, I could just... You think I just take this and tint this? Is that what you're saying? You want really matte balls? I could just... You think I just take this and tint this? Whoa, I just heard my own voice. You want really matte balls? Why am I hearing my own voice? You think I just take this and tint this? What did I hit? I just heard my own voice. You want really Why am I hearing my own voice? My computer's freaking out. What did I hit? I've done something weird. My shortcut keys are no longer working. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening anymore. But yeah, okay, I'm done. Photoshop is no longer responding to anything. Shortcuts are not working. We're done. We're done. We're done for today. Is Heat responding? Okay, Heat's responding. Photo P. I should just use Substance and I can just make some beautiful, perfect plastic balls. But I really don't know about I mean, ugh, so gross. I mean, I just want like the slightest little specular highlight. I like the balls, that ball pit that lady was in, but they were mostly dull. They had a highlight that was on the front, so it didn't matter if they rotated. But I also don't care that much because this is just supposed to be a demo of the modifier keys. But so if I was gonna take this further, I definitely would not care about these stupid sprites anymore. I would, look at those colors. I think if I was gonna do any more with it, I would figure out how to do it in 3JS maybe. How did I get this gross? It almost looked pre-multiplied. The super gross dark halo? How did it happen? We can just make better ones. We'll just make... But maybe another day. Those are relatively matte. The thing that's really missing, I think, from the ball pit effect, though, is like some kind of like... Wow, a state. The state. I love the state. It's one of my favorite things of all time. Wow, a the state reference. That's rare.
I wanna dip my balls in it.
Mm-hmm. It's Louis. That's what Louis says. One time, did you see the one where he went to the Last Supper? That's good stuff. That's very good stuff. Okay, now I'm so discouraged. But I don't know what to do. Cry? No? The Last Supper one? It's pretty good. Jesus is trying to perform the Last Supper, but Judas invited Louis. And so everyone's giving him different plates of things. I don't want to help you to discourage anything. It's 10:30. You've known about that error for how many months? You've had so long to debug and fix it. So long. So long. Okay, well, we'll finish this up a little bit. We have to do some scaling stuff. You thought it would fix itself? Did you try Unity 2023.3.2? Oh, sorry, Unity 2020.3.27, just to see if by some miracle, the last couple of versions of Unity fixed it? I would doubt it, but you could try. Might be worth trying. Okay, well, we did this thing. The main thing was really just to try this stuff. And then we got hung up on these hideous plastic balls, but that's okay. I'll just draw some next time, probably. Yeah, try that. They have such a gross, like, pre-multiply-ish halo. It didn't look like that in Photoshop. I don't know why. I should have checked it on white, I guess. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is they look gross. It didn't look like that. I feel like it didn't look like that when I was exporting them, but maybe it's just because I didn't look at them on white, I guess. Oh wait, no, I do. I have separate ones. Yellow. Okay, wait, I have updated ones. We have updated balls. They had not finished exporting. Maybe these will be less gross on the edges. And then we'll be done. Forever. Oh, no. I mean, this is definitely not... Again, this was really just a demo for the modifier keys. This is not a thing I want to revisit. I just don't like those heavy edges, but maybe it's just... I didn't rename the stupid Photoshop export. Maybe these will be less offensive. Those are a little less offensive. Still kind of offensive though. But what are you gonna do? I need real-time ball pit ambient occlusion. That's the secret. That's what makes a ball pit is all the AO. Just need a bunch of real-time AO. SSAO? 3JS? Is there an SSAO example? There is. Look at it. This is the beauty pass. Okay. Anyway, we did it. Beautiful. Is this what we need? Perfect. No, I think it can be shaded. I think it just needs a really dull specular highlight in the middle, like that lady, like the lady had. Ball pit stock photo. Should just use one of hers. I think if it was the well, no, we're never gonna find her again, are we? My ball pit, my ball pit friend. Is that what I searched for? Ball pit stock. We're never gonna find this person. Anyway, whatever. There was some that had like a basically, it was a photo from above, so the specular highlight was almost dead center, so. Eh. I do like donut holes. So anyway, I think Matter.js was okay. It seemed okay. It seemed kind of cool. Can I turn on heat over here? Is it gonna work? Yes. Can't click too fast. Okay, I'm gonna sign off, and then David, I will talk to you for 25 minutes max. Oh boy. Okay, sorry, just got annoying message, but okay. Anyway, David, thanks so much for stopping by. Draclin, as always, lovely to see you. Kyle, thanks for stopping by. Krusty, it's very nice to have you as a visitor, even though you upset the automod. And that's all. Heat works again. It's a triumph. After being down for a week, now we have modifier keys, and we can have little gumball parties. So very exciting. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. Till next time.